Turlock, California. Hitting head out, whatever. Get this named. I gotta check my fluids because I know I'm probably low on. I know I'm low on washer fluid, probably low on oil too. Unfortunately, gotta figure out what's. Come on. Don't act up with me. Just let me edit the damn video. The hell? Oh, they changed this. Alright, so Turlock, California to Tulare, California. Get this going. Come on. Don't like my time being wasted. Alright, that looks good, I think. Alright, now we're public. Alright, phone's probably going to get hot pretty fast. Okay, continuous mode. Okay, the main Saputo again. What's up, you guys? A little walk around, look around up front. A couple more leaks I got to deal with now. Get the truck started and then I'll show you guys. Got an oil leak and a washer fluid leak. Looks like I need a new windshield washer reservoir. It's been going down even though I haven't been using it. But you can see the fluid coming down here. Where that mud is that melts the bottom of it. I don't think it's, nah, doesn't look like it's coming from where the sensor is. I think it's coming from the, where that bolt mounts it. And I know my oil is messy here. It's been like this. When I had my power steering fluid leak. So, pretty sure that's the culprit. And I need them to fix it next time I'm home. Hopefully they'll agree to cover my warranty. That shouldn't have been leaking. They've done their work properly. If I leak checked it before they gave it back to me, then I wouldn't have this problem. Not a fan of spending $30 a gallon on engine oil because someone doesn't do a good enough job. Alright. Well, the washer fluid, that's a newer issue. I think that's just a wear and tear problem. Not going to be any way around me paying for a new one there. But the oil leak, the dealer better deal with. I'm going to have to show them next time. I think, well, yeah, August 11th I have time off scheduled, so I'm going to have to let my yard spotters knocking on the door of one of the trucks over here to my right. Wonder what's going on there. Bottle of silicone should fix the washer reservoir. Hey, how you doing, Stefan? Yeah, good work. We're just, I can see how much it is for a new washer reservoir. It's a pretty easy part to replace. Yeah, I'd probably just as soon do that for myself too. Alright. Hey Sean, hey Cheryl. Alright, so we're in Turlock. And get ready to roll. I'm going to head over to Fresno again for a trailer washout first. And after that we'll head over to Tulare to pick up my load. And may end up stopping for the night at my house. I don't know for sure. Silicone $4.99. Hope you and the family are doing good. Yeah, we're all doing well. Alright. Let's get moving. There's enough room over here on my left to work with. Alright. I got an RMA on my dash cam so I can get it turned back in and replaced. Just gotta give it to my wife and have her ship it all off when I get home, and then wait for the replacement to come in. back earlier. I don't remember if it was all regular trailers back there or if I saw any containers. Busy watching Scotty's stream before I started rolling. Kind of sucks. He got a bad airbag on his trailer. Found it right after he got through loading. In fact, he was overweight by about 2,000 pounds gross at first, and they had to rework him to get back on there. I think he was back at 79,000 after that. And he's got some funky airbags on his trailer. I've been fortunate. I haven't had to replace many airbags. I've had to do them recently. I had to replace 2 trailer airbags a couple weeks ago, and then just before that, 3 of my 4 tractor airbags. That's really smart air pickup. Go ahead, confuse those guys behind you so you cause an accident, dipshit. If you cause confusion and deal with impatient people, don't be surprised when you have an accident. Nobody likes dealing with someone they can't figure out. It's a green circle that these guys have, and I can't see. So I'm gonna wait. I can't see past the tree over here at the corner, and there are actually trees that I can't see around, so I have no way to know if someone's in that lane coming flying up at like 40, 50 miles an hour. So I'll wait. Lights turning red. Had to get pretty far out there in the intersection before I could even see all the way down that lane there. Double check there are no red light runners. And the left lane I could see just fine, but the lane closest to the curb, I just couldn't see for shit. We're at exit 213, and I gotta go to 127 to get to my truck wash. That's 14, so I'd say about 86 miles. About an hour and a half drive. Yeah, so it'll be between 1545 and 1600 local time when I get to the truck wash. Hey Linda, how you doing? You still up at home up by the coast? I don't know if you saw, Patty Hodge is no longer with JCT. Unfortunately. Not my place to talk about her situation there, so I'm not going to. Just she posted it on the group though. I don't know if you saw it. Oh, phone's getting out already. too many Peterbilts with that kind of a head mirror setup. Usually I see if a Peterbilt has head mirrors at all, it usually has the kind that I have. At the ship we're right around 1700, maybe a little bit later. My pickup is at 1800. I got between deadhead and loaded miles, right around 2800 mile trip. Ideally, I'd like to be able to do at least 400, if not more today, but I don't know, I might stop at the house. I gotta double check what my ETA to North Carolina is going to be. Make sure I can get there on time. I'm pretty sure I have plenty of time to work with, but I want to double check. In fact, if I go, let's just say about 2,800 miles, divide that by 6, it's 280 divided by 6. That is 47 hours. So add 4 more, 40 hours worth of 10-hour breaks, that's 87 hours. And we'll just say 1,500. Oh, we'll make it, yeah, almost 1,600. Just got to add in loading time. About 7 a.m. Yeah, I think it's due on the, I want to say it's due on the 28th if I recall. Okay. If I can get out ahead of the load, then I might even be able to swap off and get someone else's load that can keep me rolling instead of sitting for a day waiting for my appointment time. Especially the load going to North Carolina where we don't do a hell of a lot of deliveries. There could be people who are trying to get home to that area. You might want one of those. I don't mind going out that way. I just don't want to. I prefer to not have to sit for the better part of an entire day to get unloaded and have a chance to reload.
Message 206. Important received today at 11:49 a.m. Load assignment order 1823426. Never ever break a shipper seal trailer. Reefer run load. Continuous. This load contains 01 pickup 01 delivery loaded 2,615 empty 0126 pickup. Sourdough cheese. ADDR 1. 800 B Page Avenue, ADDR 2. Fill out Act 4 for Prue City, Tulare Street, copy H559-685-6 6963, total WGT 38921, temp, plus 33 pieces 01182, po, bum 61003371006, pickup date 7/23 Thursday, July 23rd, Thursday, pickup time 1800 hours to 0 TM plus CF 2000000 miles to next stop 02615. Consignee Walmart 6091 ADD 252 4243056 1945 to 1945 TM.
Okay, so it sounds like I'll actually be there actually about a day and a half early. Yeah, I don't need any 34-hour reset. Especially, I just came off a reset. Well, I mean, but I will be probably a little on the lower side on hours by the time I get there, so I mean, there's a possibility it could benefit me too, but that would be just a little over 3,100 miles for the week. I think I'd be a little bit more happy with swapping off that load, this load at some point in time. I don't know, maybe somewhere around halfway across the U.S. and then come back to the U.S. Come back to the West Coast with the load that. Come on, dude. Is something wrong with your gas pedal? Fucking dipshit. Mind your gas pedal next time, dumbass. Lollygag your way on the freeway. You got no business out here if you can't find your damn gas pedal. Hey Jim, hey Charles. I don't know if I missed anybody else. The phone's a little hot, but I can kind of see. But it's kind of getting some of the brightness back, but not there yet. Truck wash down here, not at this section where TA's at, but the next one down that I could also stop at, but I tend to prefer Fresno Truck Wash. They also have a dedicated washout lane, but we also have a contract with them. So it's just a quick, easy thing of giving them my truck number and trailer number, and boom, I'm done. How you doing? Reminder for everybody more recently tuned in, deadheading to Fresno first to get a trailer wash out, and I will finish deadheading from there to Tulare to pick up my load. Load is going to North Carolina. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to end my day at my house or somewhere else. I do need to meet up with my wife though, so I can give her my dash cam, so she can send it back to get replaced or repaired, whatever. I think I accidentally grabbed someone else's notebook, and I don't know if they need it. Ideally, I want to be able to run at least 400 miles, and Victorville is not 400 miles away. It's not too far off Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, whatever he said. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I think ideally I'd like to get somewhere near Needles or Lake Havasu City tonight, but then there's also a concern about running too late in the evening, especially when I got a 6 p.m. pickup. I'd rather run over in the middle of the night or run early in the day and be finished in the afternoon. I really like nighttime driving though, even though I get sleepy from it. Just because there's nobody on the road to deal with. You can get through all the big cities in the middle of the night very easily. Even driving in the LA area or Atlanta, you just breeze right through in the middle of the night. And even better when I get to the truck stops at the end of the shift. There's all kinds of parking available. Alright, you too, Linda. Make a quick call to my buddy Daniel. He's down here in I think in Reedley, picking up. He's probably going to end up on I-40 as well. I got to double check. Okay, Google. Let's see if it works this time. Okay, Google. Doesn't want to cooperate. Sometimes voice command it to make my phone calls for me, but sometimes it doesn't want to cooperate. What's happening? Hey, I don't want to keep you up because I'm sure you're getting ready to load or something, right? Alright. Yeah, I'm deadheading down right now. I'm gonna stop in Fresno for washout and then in Tulare for my reload. But yeah, yeah, it's just a little bit south of Fresno. You'll be yeah, somewhat. It's about well from Reedley. It's probably maybe half an hour drive or something like that. You're gonna go right. Where's your load going? To where? Oh, all right. Yeah, so you'd be taking 40 across then. Yeah, you're gonna go right through Tulare. Yeah, you know where the Flying J and Loves are over there by Saputo. You know where the Saputo facilities in Tulare that we pick up at. Picked up from, you mean? You mean picked up from? Come on, dipshit, move over. This freaking dumbass pickup driver behind me. You see a freaking right lane ending signs coming up? He's got a wide open lane over to the left to him, and he could have moved over, but he didn't. He instead slows down. Pickup. Guys, people are so stupid. And now he finally decides to go over there to pass me. What a fucking moron. What? Yeah, and then watch, he'll probably flip me off for moving over too early. Just because he's too stupid to pay attention to what's over there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. You did? Oh, boy. That's. Yeah. Okay, so you were, but you delivered in Sparks, right? Oh, Tracy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. Did you go to the main side or the raw meat side? Yeah, we're like the bigger building that was right by the guard shack, or did you have to go check in at some other building up in the corner? Ah, well, well, I guess the easier way you can answer my question is just tell me what kind of product you were carrying. Frozen chicken. Okay, yeah, packaged. So yeah, it was packaged chicken, right? Okay, yeah, that would be the normal warehouse then that we usually go to. There's another one that we go to in that same lot. That's like a totally different place, but inside the same lot. That's like bulk meat. But I don't know. One time I went there with that kind of load. I think I picked up in Hiram, where it's like a whole bunch of ground beef in those big, huge tubs. Yeah, that kind of thing. They go to the that other building over in the corner. Uh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think I've been there. Yeah, I'll be driving. So yeah, if you want. Okay. All right, bye. All right. Yeah, that's my buddy Daniel. He's over here in Reedley, which is southeast of Fresno. He's getting ready to load right now. And he's on his way to Arkansas, so we're both going to be on I-40. Please do get out of the way, because I can't tell what's going on up here. If there's just a lot of traffic, or because there's enough traffic behind me that I don't really want to pass if there's it's not going to be any real use. Can't tell if it's just the car hauler or something else. I think I'll go ahead and move over anyway once this car gets by me. Southbound. Currently southbound on Highway 99 in California, for those of you guys who are not really sure what's going on here. In the town of City of Merced, California. Over there to the east, I did see something about thunderstorms being expected in the area. Didn't look like it's supposed to hit Turlock or here along the 99 corridor, but everything, pretty much everything east of here, across a good chunk of the country, looked like it's supposed to have storms. Didn't look at the radar, but I saw there was a general thunderstorm forecast, at least. Just inside 60 miles ago. Actually, 110 plus temps in July. Exactly. I think I've seen that truck before. Contractor pulling a JCT trailer going the other way. UTE Express or something like that is what I think it said. Brown Kenworth. It looks familiar. I don't recognize the company name though. But I have seen it before. That'll be a Kenworth though, not a Peterbilt. But yeah, blue. What do we got now? Alright. Hey, give me a call. Give you a heads up on what's going on right now. Or what the plan is. Hopefully you're still watching. Give me a call if you are. Let's see if it works this time. Okay, Google. Doesn't want to work when I guess when I'm streaming it doesn't like to work. Damn it. Come on, get in your lane. What'd you do? Stop watching? No, I was just saying give me a call, but you were. I figured you either stop watching or you couldn't hear me. Alright. What? You talking about a JCT truck? Alright. 3753, I think, belongs to somebody I know. No, it's neither because both 3753 is a blue one and 3757 is a black one. I know the people who drive both those trucks. You said it's silver? Uh, could have been a 3763. 3573. Okay. Uh, I haven't seen that one before. The other one was a what? A what? The driver was a black man? Okay. I've seen that truck, but I'm not familiar with the driver. I guess you guys are in Barstow. Okay, where did you have this all going on at? Which way are you heading first, south or north? So you're on your way to Kate's already. Yeah, so you were dealing with that interchange there at 58, and sound like you had a lot of trucks in the area. Yeah, that's good reason to be over to the left because trucks try on 58 trying to merge in with the northbound 15 traffic, and then the 15 traffic has to move left to accommodate the. Already. Jesse White says hello. I'm on my way to Fresno for a trailer washout and then down to Tulare to pick up my load. I need to meet up with you on the way somehow to at least give you the dash cam so I can get it turned in for replacement or repair or whatever. Um, I need to find out how many miles it is from the house to Henderson, North Carolina. Because if it's doable, I might just go ahead and shut down at the house tonight. But I think it's doable. Just might be a little tight. Or I'm trying to get there in four more shifts after this one. Okay, Jesse, you saying 2,586 miles from Victorville to Henderson? I think she was down in San Bernardino earlier. All right, yeah. I don't know if have to meet you in Victorville or in Barstow, but how long are you going to be in Barstow? Okay. All right, sounds good. All right. Also, I have somebody's notebook. It has, a bunch of notes in it that are not my writing. The one I'm using as a mouse pad. I don't know if it's important to you or Nathan or whoever the hell it is I got it from. Okay. And I think my own notebook, whatever that I use, is I think on the end of my, over by my end table. Okay. All right. Okay. He says it's 2477 from Victorville to
Henderson. So that, yeah, I could do a little over 600-mile shifts, 620-ish per shift. That should be doable. All right. So in that case, I might just go ahead and shut down at the house, or well, or shut down over by Chevron, and then just. I saw that I saw that article you posted about the truck rolling over there at the D Street off ramp. Yeah, the guy couldn't stop his truck at the end of the ramp. Either he burned up his brakes, and of course, it being a downhill ramp, just couldn't stop, or he just did a shitty job of planning the stop, I think. Uh, yeah. All right. Sounds like you're at Kate's now. Okay. We'll talk to you later. All right. Love you too. Bye.
Alright. Hey Jesse, you want to give me a call if you want? Know what's happening with you guys. I saw you guys were like in San Bernardino or somewhere this morning. I think it was this morning. I take it you guys are reloading at WCC, also known as JCT West. Today.
Hey, what's up? What's happening with you guys? Someone, somebody pushed your PTA out to the 27th? What the hell? Why would they do that? Oh man, that sucks. Ouch. You don't have a reload assignment yet, right? Ouch. Yeah, and then it's already 1500 here, which means it's 1700 at the mothership, which means, yeah, unless there's somebody in the general area who needs help getting a load delivered, or someone falls off a load. Bummer. Yeah, I guess you guys will catch up to me somewhere along the way then. Because as you said, based on the information you gave me, I'm gonna probably shut down at the house and then. Correct. Yep. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's just 4 shifts. Yeah, it's about 620. Yeah, 620, 625-mile shifts I can run. Yeah, yeah, probably in the same neighborhood anyway, so it's close enough. Yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to swap off of it somewhere along the way too, because I think I'm gonna have an ETA of about the 27th at like 7 or so in the morning. 28th at like 1945 or some crap. I don't want to sit for a day and a half. I mean, I could always get because I got a windshield washer fluid leak, and it looks like it's coming from a crack at the bottom of my reservoir, and then well, fuck you, but I'm kind of wondering how in the hell that thing cracked. I'm wondering if the dealer took it off when they were doing all the other work recently, and I don't know why they'd need to take it off though for all the power steering and yeah. Well, it wasn't a hard start problem. It was the power steering work that they did that fixed. I can't imagine them needing to take it off or anything, but I could, maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, because it looks like it's cracked at the where the bolt, the bottom mount bolt is at. Yeah, but when it cracks at a connection point, a mount point, that tells me that maybe somebody took it off, and then when they put it back on, they over torqued it. Yeah, that's a no for me. Yeah, yeah, and I saw the what's his name, Jeff Weaver. Yeah, I saw he posted today that they're starting to get some of the new 2021 Freightliners in now, and just one. Great. So I guess I should expect a text message pretty soon from Brian asking, "Hey, you want to upgrade?" No. I'd be like, "Does it have a manual?" No. Okay, then no. Get me one with a manual, then I might be interested. Damn. Oh, way over there by where the trade-in lot is at. Come on, you stupid car, hurry up! I want to move over. Yeah, because it sounds like it's freaking loaded with unused trucks now. It's not a good thing. Hopefully that'll lead to them bringing the pay rate back up. Oh, okay, and then here's where some other people are getting mad. Finding out that Danny bought a brand new, or I think brand new boat that, from my understanding, is a 250 to $300,000 boat. And I mean now he has his own financial situation. I'm not going to make judgments on that. I'm not going to whine about that. But what kind of image does it give when you take driver pay away and then turn around and buy something like that? Papa John. I never heard someone call him that. Yeah, and I agree with you on that. That's why I'm not going to make any judgments on that because it's exactly like you're saying. It's their personal business what they do with their personal finances. And hey, they run a trucking company for a reason to make money. But I mean, yeah, now obviously there's got to be something equitable between their interests and the employee interests, as we might call it. But like, where does that line get drawn? I don't know enough about their whole situation to think I really need to have an opinion on that. Oh, you're throwing my name on it. You throw me on. I'm messing with you, man. Yeah. Well, yeah, and you have a good point there. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm making a ton of money, but it's it's not as bad as it could be because case in point, like the last week, Cody sent me his settlement. Kind of because I've been working with him on fuel budgeting and all that to try to make sure he's not overspending on fuel. And yeah, okay, well he had like a little over 3,000 miles pay, I think, and then he only had like what was it, like 700 or some shit dollar take home, and I look at his settlement, and for one, he was, I think, more than 100, and I think at least a good $150 over budget on his fuel for the miles that he got paid for. And on top of that, he had some advances in there, and then I remembered he also had. Hey, are you stupid, Honda? You don't fucking see a turn signal on that FJ Cruiser in front of you? God, some people are so fucking dumb. All they care about is looking what's in front of, right up in the front of their hood, and then, oh yeah, there's an opening. They don't think to look at people's turn signals before they commit to moving, though. All right, anyway, yeah, and he made some mistakes of not turning in receipts for lumper fees. I'm like, ouch. Yeah, yeah. This week he's doing better. I think his fuel was actually a little bit under budget, which was a big plus. But then they were kind of I would call them offsetting irregularities. Where I mean he had a big paycheck. Yeah. Okay. Now he had offsetting things on there. Some that were kind of that wouldn't normally be there that hurt him, and then other things that were not would not normally be there that helped him. And so I think it was kind of a wash overall. But I think he probably could have taken home a little more than he actually did if it hadn't been for those little irregularities. Like, because like one, he had a lumper receipt pay finally from the previous week, and then also, yeah, damn it, come on, hit your gas pedal, Florida, come on, andale. All right, so then balance forward from a negative settlement, I guess previously. So yeah, I think it was like 80 some odd dollars. So that kind of went against him. But then, yeah, there were like two things that were negative against him and two things that were positive for him that would not normally be in there. But I think it was a wash that's somewhat positive overall, if I remember right. But yeah, anyway, the previous week though, he got a little over 3,000 miles pay, and I showed him how, hey, with these number of miles that paid, you should have had a fuel of such a. You like jerking off or something? What's going on there? Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, I told him take his paid miles, divide it by 7, and then multiply it by what the national average price of fuel is that we're getting paid, that our fuel surcharge is based on. So yeah, it's right now it's $2.43 a gallon. I just lost him. Maybe he dropped his phone in the washing machine or something. He's in Ontario doing laundry. Also, a chap took a dump, and I'm gonna have to wait until I'm in a safer spot to deal with that. All right, guys. So go ahead and chat if you want. I'll get to you when I can. Just under 30 miles out now from my washout stop. I'm in Madeira right now, and I'm going to be washing out in Fresno.
here. Looks like we might be all right for a bit. Pick up out of my lane.
Hey, estoy bien. ¿Tú le vas su laundry? You're washing your laundry? Or actually, I think you are. I think estás lavarciando or so, I don't know. Oh, I was joking. I was joking that maybe you dropped it in the washer and got it all soaked. I've had to replace one phone that got wet, and in that case, I had it in my pocket, in my cargo pocket of my shorts, and we went to Torrey Pines State Beach down there in San Diego. Uh, no, what happens is there are a couple of different areas of that beach where you can park, and we know south over on the mountain there, or follow the beach down to like Black's Beach, which is a nude beach and all that. Yeah, yeah. Or well, but then right there at Torrey Pines, there's like a lagoon or something, and then there's the north side of the lagoon. There's more sand there that you can hang out at, and there's parking right, basically right up this little embankment from the sand. So I mean, where you park your car on the north end there, you can throw a rock and you know easily make it to the water. Easily. Yeah. All right. So anyway, we wanted to be on the south end. And I think it was because it was crowded that day, and it's like I shouldn't have any problems because between my height and what I'm seeing other people doing going across, it doesn't look like it's that deep. So I just left my phone in my shorts and went across it, and then didn't put any thought into the fact that my phone actually ended up in the water and was not waterproof. So yep, oops, had to replace it. Right? Man, okay. So everyone's blaming the fuel surcharge. No, here's the problem. Fuel surcharge, basically, the way the surcharge was set up, it was set up for us to pay $1.50 per gallon out of pocket. If you're buying all your fuel at the national average price, it used to be $1.50 per gallon that we were paying. Now, with the fuel surcharge change, it's $1.50. It's $1.55 a gallon. So it's only a 5 cent per mile difference or per gallon difference in what we're paying. All right. So let's say 3,000 miles. You got 7 miles per gallon. Let's just say average. I think that was like 425 or so gallons of fuel. Okay, so yeah, well, yeah, that can add up. It's gonna be about a $200 change in the 3,000 mile week in terms of what your revenues are. But again, that's assuming you're buying your fuel at the national average price. If you know how to manage your fuel purchases and buy at the better places, yeah, and look longer term instead of short term, you can, yeah, like you're saying, you can still make some pretty decent money here. Yeah, yeah, they vary because there have been times where I find that those two are more expensive than some other places, and other times they're less. Yeah, like right now, I think Holbrook's like a penny cheaper than Winslow. Yeah, exactly. I want to say it was like 215 in Winslow and 214 in Holbrook. Yeah, yeah. I try to at least make it to Winslow if possible, and then I'll buy just enough, just only enough in Winslow to get me to Santa Rosa. Oh, oh, that yeah, that could be a factor too. Is the fact that I don't very often go past like maybe Amarillo before I'm cutting off of 40 somewhere. So what I do, like the reason why I don't get much in Winslow is because I let's just say I fill maybe let's just say I fill up and get like 120 gallons. Or actually, I can do more than that. When I'm running low on fuel, like when my light's on, I could get like 170. Yeah. So well, let's just say I need to get about 150 gallons. If I get it all in Winslow, when okay, from Winslow to Santa Rosa, what's that? 267 plus a little over 100, so 360, about 370 miles. Okay, 7 miles per gallon. That is about 50, yeah, a little over 50, between 50 and 60 gallons needed to cover that distance. All right. So I buy 150, but I only need about 60. That's 90 gallons that I don't need. And and I can get my fuel at it for. Dude, are you that stupid? You don't know how to hit your fucking brake pedal or back off? You're gonna get slowed down by Landstar anyway, you fucking moron. Freaking idiot. Yeah, that's a white Nissan Versa that just passed me. I got another dipshit came over to try to fly around a car that was on my left and decided they were going to try to use the space behind me to get around. I'm like, nah, that didn't work. Okay, anyway, that's 90 gallons of fuel that I don't need to buy at 215 or whatever it is a gallon that I can buy for $1.99 a gallon in Santa Rosa. So, and so 90 gallons of fuel, and then we'll just say 16 or so cent per gallon difference in price. So we're talking about a $15 savings right there, just from that one little strategic difference in fuel purchase. Yes. Well, I'll usually fill up, or at least get me to another spot down the road that, if there's a place that can get me a better price than Santa Rosa, then I'll go ahead and not fill up there and just get at least enough to get me to whatever that next place is that's cheaper. Yeah, normally because when the price is that low, like if it's right around $2 a gallon, I'll just usually go ahead and fill up, and I don't give a shit if I can save a little bit going somewhere else, because it's going to be a more nominal savings, and I'm looking more at what am I budgeting for this load, and then can I can I either get the amount of fuel I want for less than the budgeted amount price, or can I spend my entire budget and get more fuel out of it than what I was expecting to get? Because, like, especially when coming into California, a great example of that. If you go right at your budgeted price, maybe you might end up buying, I don't know, you might be able to get like 70 gallons more of fuel than you absolutely need to finish their load. But that 70 gallons is 70 gallons less you have to worry about buying in California at $3+ a gallon. Yeah. Right. Yeah, no, I didn't have too much option here yesterday because I needed fuel to get up to Tulare because I've been running back and forth between well, you can call it Central and Southern Cal. Yeah, but then I needed enough to at least enough to get me up to Turlock to make my delivery, and then back down to because I'm gonna stop at exit 61 over here on 99, and at the Alcohol Travel Center there. It's still above average price, but it's like 267 or 269 a gallon or something there. So the intent is to get me what I need from them to get me to Winslow, and then I could start loading up on the on lower price fuel. Yeah, yeah. So going back to that thing with comparing the last week's settlements between me and Cody. Um, okay, I got. Yeah, I think I took home just under 1,000. But then also keep in mind I have 175 coming out every week for child support. So 175 every week. So in reality, because it was like a 2,900 and some odd week for me. And I think I came in like $90 under my fuel budget. And so without the child support coming out, I would have had between 1,150 to 1,175 settlement, which isn't great, but I mean also keep yeah, but I'm also paying I was also paying 10 cents a mile for maintenance instead of 5, and then a mile of a 3,000 mile $150 difference in reality for $1,300 check if my maintenance account wasn't in the red. A lot. It's over 10,000. Yeah, and that, yeah, a whole bunch of that was from from labor costs for shitty maintenance. Like, yeah, it was like a $6,500 bill for getting the power steering fluid leak fixed the correct way, and a lot of yeah, I had to get a new air compressor, a new power steering pump, a new oil pump. So yeah, there were some costs in there for labor, but a lot of it, I mean, for parts, I mean, but there was a lot in there for labor too. Technically, no. I got 700,000 warranty, and I'm at 619 right now. But warranty didn't cover any of that work. It sucked. Um, well, I guess the air compressor was considered an accessory and not powertrain, so they wouldn't cover it. And then what else? Also, okay, I had the power steering pump replaced at the Flying J in Winslow back in November. So it was like it was a brand new power steering pump. Remember, my power steering pump took a shit on me over there, and I couldn't even pull out of my spot. Yeah, well, so Flying J basically went over to the dealer in Flagstaff to get a new pump, and then they installed it. So it was barely like a 6 month old pump by the time it got taken out by the air compressor. Exactly. And then I find out, well, that they won't warranty, the dealer won't warranty it because the work wasn't done by the dealer. Like, are you freaking kidding me? So I got to pay these higher prices at the dealer in exchange for having a better chance of getting warranty replacement or work done. But uh, that's exactly. And how much did you guys end up having to fork out for all those AC problems? Another dipshit. They could have behind me. I move over. Oh, yeah, but like you're saying, problem looked at 3 times before it got fixed, and then also the same issue with the hard start problem. I had to get it looked at 3 or 4 different times before it finally got fixed correctly. And then even then, the power steering leak, I don't think was fixed completely correctly either. I mean, the power steering is fine, but now I got an oil leak that wasn't there before, and it looks like it might be coming from the passenger side of my oil pan. Yeah, so like, okay, uh, they just took the oil pan off to inspect when I had the power steering problem, and they replaced my oil pump. So there's a leak there now that wasn't there before. What's that tell you? And I just had to spend $30 on another gallon of oil that I just put in right before I started driving today. And how many more times am I going to have to do this before I can get it back to the dealer to have them fix it again and then find out if they're even going to do a replacement? So I just put in for home time again on the 11th. I got a doctor and a dental appointment. So I got to let my DM know, hey, I need to turn my truck back in, see if they can at least if they can fix the oil leak. And then figure out if they had anything to do with the windshield washer fluid leak too. and wear and tear anyway. But I was leaking before, and it's to be leaking right where a mount bolt is at. It kind of makes me a little more suspicious that somebody undid that mount bolt, or maybe took the thing off for some reason and put it back on and over torqued it. Exactly. Yeah, and then with the maintenance account, I ended up calling settlements last week and asked them if they could take an extra 5 cents per mile out for to help me get my maintenance account back to a more reasonable number. We'll at least say. Figured I'll stay at 15 cents a mile for now until I get down to, I don't know, maybe less than 5,000 in the hole, and then I might, maybe make it, maybe change it back to 10 cents after that. No, less than that. I think I'm 63, 60. Uh, that's where the approximation of my balance is. I think it's low 60s though, if I remember right. Yeah, I'm on pace to have it paid off in around mid to late May 2022. Uh, how about you guys? Okay, so in other words, you haven't seen a settlement yet with the balance for the new truck. Oh, okay. Because what truck number are you guys using right now again? 3592E. Okay. Ah, it's the same numbers, just transposed. That's easy. Yeah. Yeah, the start of the stream I'm running right now, I put in, I showed camera footage of where my uh, windshield washer fluid leak is at, and showed how oily the passenger side of the truck looks like. My leaf springs and axle and all that. It's like oil all over that shit. And then you could see that there was some kind of oil or something drip, like landing on the coolant hose that goes down there by the subframe. What happened? Wow. Oh, literally. Yeah. So how? He said what? Right? Or it could have been worse too, running into the median. Damn.
You have 6 hours and 15 minutes of remaining drive time.
Sounds like it. Ah, I am. I'm just about at the truck wash. So, all right. Sounds good. Appreciate it. All right. You too. Bye.
Oh, come on, car. You could have gone. Especially that Charger, you could have easily made that gap. Come on, you can go right there. Good, fine. Good Lord, this guy's got some issues. You're afraid to go in the gaps that I could fit in. No! Freaking dipshit. Are you fucking serious? The hell's the holdup? Somebody's very busy here right now. There's somebody in the washout lane. Actually, there are trucks in even the regular wash bays also. Run inside and pay.
Getting regular or sanitized?
Let's see. Should just be regular. I think it was just, yeah, it was just pineapple juice I had before bottled, so.
Let me check and then I'll tell you the price you can pay.
Okay.
And then as soon as this guy's done, you just swoop right in.
All right. All right. Let me fix my check. Oh, hey, what's up, Cody?
Tell the cashier $30.
30? Okay. I'll be back. Maybe I'll go pay. women who are normally in that office are not in there, and some other guys filling in. And I don't think he's the most proficient at what he's doing in there. And then I'm like, where the hell are these people coming from? And there are like only 3 other trucks there beside my own. It seemed like half there. Weird. Must be like some employees and stuff, but alright, this guy's almost done. Now look like the chat took a dump again. Let me restart let me fix the stream again. Okay, I'm back. Let's see here. Finally get a chance to notice that you're on. Push all the, come on. Accidentally try to pull up the moderate button down the window, whatever, on Cody. Suction cup pants in that seat so you don't go anywhere. Oh, my receipt's coming right now.
Are you only getting the washout or are you getting the outside wash as well?
No, just wash out.
Just wash out? Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if that guy's new here. Either he's new here or he doesn't normally. I know he doesn't normally work in the office because I come here somewhat regularly when I'm in the area, and it's always a couple of women who work in there. So I know he's not the normal guy. And he was kind of wondering if I was getting just a washout or both a washout and a truck wash. I'm like, no, just a washout. I'd be in the other bay if I was wanting to wash, but I don't know. Alright, it's not a requirement, but you are saying it is something you should have, though. I'm missing something going on here. I don't know if that was you guys responding to the conversation I was having earlier on the phone, or just it almost feels like fragments, right? Stuff that doesn't always necessarily, like it's about the same subject or something. But anyway, maybe you guys clear that up. Damn, waiting on him was like waiting for paint to dry. Most say, oh god, hopefully he's not streaming him showering again. I saw you guys talking about that on his stream earlier, and then got him talking about it too. Or I guess he was showering and he accidentally turned the camera toward him instead of toward what it was supposed to be at, whatever, and I guess he was like butt naked or something. Suction cup pants, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, I don't know about suction cup pants. I can't get out of the seat. I don't know, some kind of joke there going on. But I saw the comment, like, huh? Don't mind me, it's all over my head. So, alright, so you guys heard, I think, some of you guys who were listening when I was on the phone with Jesse, and also if you were watching the beginning of the stream,
you need to sign the first copy, and then the second copy is yours.
Okay.
Here's a pen.
I got one.
There you go. I just need a signed copy back. Thank you.
So I don't even need to really sign that part because I don't have a need to keep that receipt because we get billed for it. Alright, Cody's saying that is a seat, so I asked if you need suction cup pants because you just sit in that same position for hours, huh? Yeah, I guess sometimes. I mean, I spent a pretty good amount of time in it yesterday, I guess. What? To Tulare? Yeah, I went to Tulare. Got myself got fuel for both the truck and the reefer. Got some food, and then pressed on 130 miles. You know, and funny thing is, most of the time I'm actually kind of like running maybe about 200 miles or so at a time, and then stop, get out of the truck, or use the restroom, get a drink, whatever, walk around, anything. Just get out of the seat though. And then run another 200 or so miles, do the same thing. And then one of those two, no, I don't need a beard. I don't want to look like some freaking mountain man like you did, Cody. Remember you were saying when you shave like you have recently, I guess you attract more the kind of women that you have more interest in. And then my phone's getting a little hot. And then when you look more like a mountain man, you attract a certain other group of women that don't interest you as much. So let's tell you something. If you like to attract the kind of women that you like to attract, then make yourself look the way that they like to see it. Just saying. Charging stopped. Phone step is too high. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised when I don't have my truck running. Oh, we're already done anyway. There you go.
Come look before I close it.
No, you're all good.
I'll just close it.
Okay.
You have 5 hours and 50 minutes of remaining drive time.
It's a washout. I'm not that worried about it. Back there now. Okay, all done. Time to roll. Okay, 42-mile trip from here to my exit for the shipper. So yeah, it'll be right around 5 o'clock. Which is right around the time I want to be there. Just about. Oh shit, you know what? Load was at 32 degrees, so all I have to do is start it up and we're good. Fresno and you need a place to park, right here by the truck wash, there's a place to park. Picking up at Saputo, same place I was just at the other day. It's at 3922. Silver Freightliner. Recently tuned in, I'm on the south end of Fresno. Just finished getting the trailer wash out. And now I'm on my way to my shipper. 7:20 p.m. What do you expect? Fresno has 500,000 residents. That doesn't even include outlying areas. direction, 13 miles. Shipper and Reedley that my buddy Daniel's picking up from today. So I think it was Reedley where I don't know, it might have been Goshen or I'm gonna take a look. There's a shipper over there off to the east that I remember picking up from though. That was the fastest pickup I think I've ever done. There's nobody else there. I think I was in the dock door maybe like 15 minutes before I was already back out. race at? Why is there a NASCAR race on whatever. Pretty good number of familiar names though, like the Bush brothers, Denny Hamlin, Kim Clint Boyer, and a handful of others. And refresh my memory, why is Danica Patrick no longer racing? Or is she? Joe Rogan had Dale Earnhardt Jr. on his podcast a while back. I was watching that, or listening, watching and listening to it. It was pretty interesting one. Oh, that sucks. I guess Dale Jr. was, I guess he didn't have like the most close relationship with his dad growing up. His dad was always a hard ass, whatever, and then I guess when he was one of the top runners in like some local racing circuit, whatever that they were doing. And I guess his dad, when he come home and say that he won, I guess his dad would give him shit about, oh yeah, you only won because so-and-so didn't show up, right? Yeah, it's like, yeah. And I guess he never taught Junior a lot of stuff, like NASCAR related stuff, before he got into NASCAR, and even then when he started racing, I guess there was still, not everything in the world that he was even really teaching him. Yeah, she had a video on YouTube. What is that one? It might have been one of those GQ reaction videos, where I think she reacts to different movies with racing, like Days of Thunder kind of stuff, or Talladega Nights or whatever. She had a lot of nice, a lot of interesting insights. Yeah, that's true, because Dale Sr., I know he was big on teaching them how to be upstanding citizens, basically responsible people and all that. Now, it did sound like Dale Jr. is a down-to-earth kind of guy, too. with you actually have been behind the wheel, you got little insights, little perspectives that you would never get, from somebody who's never been behind the wheel of a race car. That's why, like in football, what's his name? Bubba. What's that guy's name? Bubba something. I think one of the Monday Night Football guys. And there are a lot of people who don't like that guy, but I find to actually like him a lot because he has a lot of really, really interesting perspectives that only somebody who's been on that field playing would know. Yeah, Booger McFarland, that's him. Yeah, I like listening to him just because of that fact that he has perspectives that, just the average Joe like me who didn't play, never played organized football, let alone in the NFL, would ever know. Or wouldn't think to concern myself with. Is going to Henderson, North Carolina. Good cross-country route. I hope to not take it all the way there. I don't have a problem going all the way to North Carolina, but the problem is I'll be running more than a day ahead of schedule. I'll be able to get in there maybe the afternoon of the 27th, and it's not due until the evening of the 28th. I don't want to have to sit more than a day waiting to deliver it, so if I can get a swap somewhere out, it's like maybe, I don't know, like Amarillo or Oklahoma City or somewhere out that way, that maybe run down half the miles. And yeah, then maybe swap for something coming back this way, or who cares? Even if it's fewer miles, as long as it's something I don't have to sit and wait to deliver, yeah, that's what I would like to do. Out, and just getting into the north end of Tulare now. Find out if from Dora if we still have that lamb tava that she made when I was home. That was pretty good.
Wasabi. I'm good. I can't talk long because I only got. I can't talk too long though because I'm almost to my shipper. Correct. Damn. Huh. Nice. Uh, I was talking to Andy earlier. He said he actually picked up from that place right next door to Calavo just not even a week ago. Yeah. He was just right there, that same building, the next door neighbor, though. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, true. Well, you can afford it with them too. Oh, yeah, yeah. I've stopped at that TA before. I guess that's what you call it. Yeah, the one that's west of Jacksonville. Yeah. Yeah, I'm actually getting ready to get off the freeway right now. Okay, when do you start driving? Oh, okay. Well, by then I'll probably still be in the dock door. So if you'll be driving once I'm done loading and scaling my load and all that kind of crap, and I'm back on 99, I'll give you a call. All right, you too. Bye.
All right. How's it going, Joshua? My chat's messed up. Let me get. I'm almost at my shipper anyway. Let me get parked at the shipper and checked in, and then I'll catch up with whatever I might have missed. dry van trailers over here for? It's a cheese shipper. As soon as they see me on the cameras. Oh, yep, see? They're pretty quick to open it this time. It's an open spot next to that Blue International. Or is that a blank? Yep, that's a spot. Made it! And then from here, it's not even a 200-mile trip, I think, from here to my house. Arrived at Shipper, 0723 at 1702. Okay. Alright. Hang tight, I'm gonna go check in and see you guys in a bit. I gotta get my pickup information first, though. Damn it, get over here.
26 minutes of remaining drive time.
Now they're locked. Okay, now I'm back. We get caught up. I see Brian Facino. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Yeah, it's at mid-high to take it easy, cook, not overcooked. Cook a little bit at a time. I'm not sure if I've had fried okra before. Maybe I have, I don't know. I haven't had home-cooked fried okra in years. I don't fry stuff at my house. Yeah, same here. So I don't. That's why I'm not sure I've even had fried okra before because I don't have a big habit of eating fried foods at all. I do like some fried foods. It's not like a staple of my day. How you doing, Joshua? Where are we going? He's heading to Shipper in Tulare. Alright, yeah, and then... Okay, so picking up a cheese load here, and it's going to Henderson, North Carolina. It's not due until the evening of the 28th. I'll be there the afternoon of the 27th, so... Most certainly when I start my day tomorrow, I'm going to send in a macro to let them know I'm running ahead of schedule, and maybe I can swap out somewhere like in Oklahoma City or something along that line. Who knows? We'll see. Never had okra. Really, JR? Time for you to eat it. Good. I've had okra all my life. Yeah, definitely not a... Okra is definitely not a California, a common thing in California. Yeah, because obviously here, most everything is Mexican food related, so... And okra is just not a... As far as I know, not a part of Mexican food cuisine. Mexican cuisine, whatever. Cooked okra is a real slimy thing, but fried makes it so much better. I looked it up. Okra is a plant vegetable. Yeah, it's a green veggie basically, like the pickled and deep fried okra. As soon as I see pickled, it's like, eh. I'm not into anything pickled. Don't like pickled. Oh, so James, you don't like it either, huh? So James, do you eat pickles? Because like me, I don't do pickles. My daughters, they'll tear up pickles, especially Chloe. But yeah, anything pickled, no, I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want the flavor. I mean, I can deal with the flavor of pickle juice in my food, but I don't like it. I really don't like the pickles themselves, though. I don't want anything to do with the pickle in my burger or anything else. I don't eat one of those dill pickles or whatever that shit that my daughter eats. No. Grandma used to can it way better than store-bought. Scotty, get the truck fixed, James. Did Scotty get the truck fixed? So it's not his truck, it's his trailer. His airbags on the trailer, I think it was the left side, took a dump when he got loaded. I was watching his stream when it happened, and he was overweight. He first got on the scale was 82,000 pounds. Then he got back off and got reworked, and then went back on the scale and then rescaled at 79,000. And then at that point, though, we found out his airbags were were basically that he had a leak. So now there's Love's right there in Fernley, not maybe 20 miles away from where he's at, but I'm not sure that they have mechanical work that they do there. I know that it's mainly tire shops that Love's has. Sometimes they have mechanics, sometimes they don't. sometimes even if they do have a mechanic, the mechanic might be out on a road call and unable to do actual in-the-shop work. So there's that concern, and then also whether or not they have the bags that are needed. And I guess his trailer has these weird, I guess like 2-cell airbags, whatever, double layer airbags instead of the single like most trailers have. So there was that problem. So yeah, it's basically his boss sent out the shop mechanic there at their yard from Stockton and sent him out there to go fix them up. And it was going to take a good 4 hours for him to get over there. As you figure, it's from Stockton to Sacramento, it's about a 40-mile drive, and then it's another 120 or something like that from Sacramento over to the Nevada border. It's 140, yeah, we'll say at least 140, 150 miles. And then where he's at over in Silver Spring, that's another at least a good 60 to 70 miles again. So yeah, we're done over 200-mile trip. So yeah, it was going to take time for the mechanic to get out there. Probably a good 4-hour drive once he even got notified. So yeah, I'm not surprised he's still waiting. Nice truck, just like Scott have. Well, he's got a nicer transmission. He's got I think a 13-speed in his. Mine's a 10. But mine will climb hills better than his. But his, I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, he's not governed. But then again, he can't run very fast because the vast majority of his driving is here in California, where he can only do 55, or well, legally. You need to be wearing flip-flops. That seems to be the thing to wear. I told me, yeah, that is a common thing that I see you guys wearing is flip-flops, especially here on the reefer and maybe dry-van industry. Flatbed, yeah, you can forget it. I don't really see flatbedders ever wearing flip-flops. So, yeah, very common because we don't normally touch any of the freight. And so we don't have a requirement to wear steel-toed shoes or boots or whatever, so big deal. Yeah, but there are actually a lot of customers out here that prohibit open-toed shoes because they want, because it's a big pet peeve for a lot of people in the industry. Come out here, at least show up looking somewhat professional, not like you belong here, like you're going to the beach or church or something. Or, a progressive church or something. That red truck just like yours. Scott in the beer. No, right. Good in Iowa, waiting on train to deliver windmill parts. I love pickles, but on a burger or with barbecue. Yeah. I have bowl and small drain thing on top of bowl. Easy to drain. I don't have paper towel. Sure anything to do with fried okra stuff. I'm willing to give it a try. I just don't have any idea what it's like. Alright, Don Connolly, how you doing? Does Scotty stream too? Yes, he does. In fact, Scotty is a friend of mine. He used to drive for us, and he's got a lot more subscribers than I do, actually. And he's actually the one who talked me into giving the streaming thing a try. Because I had reservations about streaming at all because I don't have, at the time I didn't have that many subscribers. Maybe I had like 400 or 500 at the time. Something like that. 400 or 500, 600, I forget. Whereas he's up over 16,000 now. So yeah, he's a lot more well known as far as that's concerned. But, he just said, he told me just, because he and I met up once in Kingman, Arizona, the Petro. We're chit-chatting there. In fact, we were on his stream too, and he was telling me, just keep putting the videos out. So I told him there were times I was a little bit discouraged. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep putting videos on because it wasn't getting views. But and now I don't know. I got more perspective because my main focus was mainly putting like recorded videos up that are helpful to people who are brand new to the trucking industry. You know, guys who are either not in the industry yet and want to learn because they're getting ready to enter the industry, or people who are just just started driving truck for a living and want to, any kind of insight, like helping with backing or, trip planning or whatever. So I try to focus mine a little bit more on that. And I don't know, I kind of learned I don't need to make a big deal out of the subscriber account or anything. I don't really care. Nowadays, my streams, I'm more about, hey, have a regular group of people on here who watch, who I can interact with, who make friends with, whatever. Maybe run into them when I'm out on the road somewhere. It's like I've met James Ewing in person once. I met Anthony Griffo. He also watched me just actually a couple weeks ago over where he's at in New Jersey. So once I get a chance to meet people and to get some kind of like a rapport going. I'm not trying to be YouTube famous or anything like that. It's just, hey, if you want to watch me or you can relate to me in any way and have good personal rapport with each other, great. Please do watch. Otherwise, I don't care about getting subscribers that other people have. But if it gets that way someday, so be it. But yeah, Scotty, he's got a lot of. He spent a lot of time doing when he was on the OTR side, like with us. He did more like a lot of more sightseeing kind of stuff than I tended to do. He's more invested into growing his YouTube presence and actually having his YouTube channel make money for him. Whereas me, I don't really care so much about the money from YouTube or subscribers. It's just nothing against at all in any way what he's doing. That's what's important to him, and it works for him, and what I'm doing works for me. That's it. But yeah, Scotty, his channel is Scotty D67. It's SCOTTIED 67. Let's see. I don't know. Someone want to? Hey, James or somebody else. James, I think you're still watching Scotty's stream, right? Can you do me a favor, please, and copy paste the link to Scotty's stream here onto my channel, so Don can check it out. Anybody else watching too who might not already be familiar with him. It's not too often that I get people on my channel who are not already familiar with him, because a lot of the people who are on my channel actually know me because of Scotty from watching his channel, and I would watch his channel, myself, and I know him personally. I used to drive for the same company as me. So yeah, thank you. You're expecting to get with that link there that Mish said. That's hilarious. Okay, but if you just change it, so if you just search for Scotty D67, just like Mish has typed there, but without the Pornhub part, search YouTube for that, and you'll pull them right up. Oh man, always some good entertainment here on mobile. So cannot get link. I'm regular. Okay. The other way, actually. I got the tablet anyway. Can always double check it. Didn't get a call while I was. I don't think no. Our buddy John Farber was just. Bullshit with the Washington, formerly known as Redskins team. Disney postpones Mulan indefinitely. Delays Avatar and Star Wars films by a year. Oh yeah, it's getting ready to start. Oh, come on. Clayton Kershaw's going to the injured list. Oh, with back stiffness. Okay. You guys know I love my Dodgers. Ah, shit. I accidentally opened the app. Wasn't trying to. Yeah, he's probably still alive too, right? You said you're still watching, right, James? Yeah, it looks like he's still alive. Yeah, 22 people watching. Yeah, he should still be on. The hell? He's getting rained on, it looks like. The only shitty thing about the rain is Jim, the mechanic, has to work on the trailer in it. Okay, so let me pull my stream up and I will. I think it blocks mine as well, Misha. Yeah, you know, Clay, let's see, actually, no, I'm thinking it's here's his live stream. See if that works. That's his live stream that's up right now. If that, yeah, maybe that'll help. Only mods works on links. Alright, so that'll get you at least in the direction of his channel. And then you can just subscribe to his channel, whatever, now. Okay, so for those of you guys like Don or anybody else who's not really familiar with Scotty, he drives for a smaller outfit now and mainly does, like, what, pipes and logs and stuff. He's based in Stockton, California, and he mainly runs back and forth between, like, Fresno to Stockton or Stockton over there.
Hello. What's up? Wah, 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 wah. Okay. I, it's hard to make out half of what you're saying. Every word you say clips a little bit. I'm on speaker, right? Okay, that's why. I'm thinking I don't know why I care about this or what the hell putting them in Ziplocs has anything to do with anything as far as less waste. How do they? I'm not understanding that. How does it get wasted? I can't change the video. I'm still streaming. There, let me hit stay on voice. All right. Something you can better explain to me when I'm actually there tonight? Because this is all like way over my head. Like, what the hell are you talking about? I don't know. You were talking about like fruit and veggie shit or something, like putting them in Ziplocs or something. Like, what the hell does that have to do with anything? I don't get it. I think that might help. I'm not following the logic of that. So, I'm expecting it'll probably be too late. So I just figured I'll grab something from shit Donald's over here at Love's or something, then munch on it on the way home. I know. Well, I could have Wendy's over here at Flying J too, but I'm kind of windied out. I'm still got a bag of Wendy's right here. I need to find a trash can for, which I'm gonna do when I get to the truck stop that I just had yesterday. So, as hard as it is to say that, yeah, I could use a little break from Wendy's. Yeah, because I was talking earlier about how I was wondering if we still had any of that lamb tava. Okay. Okay, yeah, I can go kind of light, or because it's only gonna get like a quarter pound of a cheese or something. That's it. And then yeah, just something to something sensible if you even want to call it sensible. But yeah, at least get me down the road, whatever. And then yeah, I can have some more lamb tava when I get home. So all right, well I'm streaming and I'm parked and I'm waiting on Chipper to call me. Can we talk later? All right, all right, love you too. Bye.
Okay. I don't know how long it's gonna take for the shipper to call me, but yeah, I mean, they said I gotta wait for a door to become available. Now, a lot of people wonder, buddy, how you doing, Jim? Here. And that's got a dock door assignment because he's pulling out. Okay, so there's a chance that I could get a call soon based on that, but now it's common for drivers to see that their door's open here. Is this guy actually leaving? Oh no, he's going to one of the dock doors down there on the other side. Okay. Yeah, I've docked in over there before too. I usually always dock in over on these doors here, but where he's going now, docked in before. Open doors here, and people wonder like, well, hey, there's an open door right there. Why don't you just put me in it? Okay, well, they might be able to put you in the door, but they might not have anybody to do anything about you until someone who's in one of the other doors leaves. Because they might not have the staff to man all those doors, so might only have someone available to work the two trucks that are in the doors already, and now getting a day cabber getting her to pull in. Well, that's a Ruan, so he's probably dropping it in the door. But yeah, that's a common thing. So if you're new to the industry, it's one of those, don't find stupid shit to bitch about. If you see that stuff going on and you wonder why, you get pissy about that, think to yourself, maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe there's a reason why there's nothing in that door right now. It's probably a good reason for it. You just don't know it. Yeah, so and that's a day cabber, and I see Ruan drop trailers in the door and in other doors. So this guy's probably just dropping that trailer there. What's this clown doing? Oh, yeah, he's getting ready to back into one of the other spots over there to my right, I guess. I sat for 10 hours last night because they hate fat kids. Ouch. Where was that at? Was that you at Joliet or somewhere? Where it might not necessarily take excessively long to get into a door, but then it might take a while for them to actually load you or unload you, and then once they're actually done doing what they're doing, sometimes there's even longer delay waiting for the paperwork. That's maddening. Walmart especially is notorious for that. Sat from 3 p.m. to 1 a.m. Yeah. Preferred freezer. Okay, yeah, the same one over in Chicago that you were talking about earlier. Yeah. I can't say I've had bad experience with, at least not the one in Richland, the one that I've been to. Actually, now we actually do drop and hook pickups over there, so even better. Yeah, that sucks though. And you were loading, or yeah, they never loaded. Okay, so yeah, and those are the things that make you wonder, like, what the hell is the holdup? You know, but food related, it's frustrating as hell, but I just try to keep in mind sometimes it's because USDA is involved with any of these food loads. And sometimes they might have the people available to do the work, they might have the loads ready to go, but then it has to be blessed by before going to your trailer, and yeah, as soon as then it's back to square one. 2-stop load. Yeah. Then there's the other one, like with multiple PO numbers or purchase order numbers for those of you guys who are not experienced to get loaded or unloaded, right? Especially unloaded though. Summit Cold Storage with second stop. All going to Southwest Traders in Temecula. Oh, Temecula, nice. Southwest Traders though, I'm not familiar with that place. Let's take a look, because I used to live not far at all from Temecula, so I lived in Menifee. Well, it was called Sun City at the time, but Sun City's part of Menifee now. I'll look that place up. Diaz Road in Temecula. Diaz, that sounds familiar. Oh, right on the other side of I-15. Okay. Off Winchester and I-15. Oh, I know exactly where that's at. Yeah, one of the jiu-jitsu schools that I would sometimes train at is down there in Temecula, not too far from there. Actually, up the next major road up, Jefferson. If you go up Jefferson from Winchester, the school's up there. Forget the block that it's on. Or was it off Marietta Hot Springs? Yeah, it's been a bit. Alright, so yeah, I know that area. There's There's a car shop I went to over there once to try to get wheels, I think it was, for my car. The guy was feeding me bullshit. He kept telling me because I paid for them, and then he said, "Oh, it's out on a ship, and I can't get into shore because the ports in Long Beach are all bogged down or whatever." Then I find out that one of my coworkers has a friend who works at the Long Beach ports. I said, "No, there's nothing waiting, sitting here delayed. Everything's moving in and out of here just fine. There's nobody waiting at all." Like, so I ended up going back to that shop and telling them all my money back. It's you're bullshitting me for some reason. I don't know why, but nope, I will never do business with that shop again. I guess it is technically Marietta. Yeah, it's in between Marietta Hot Springs and Winchester. I mean, yeah. Just like I thought. Alright. Yeah. 27,000 address. Everything near the San Bernardino rail yard. Ah, yeah. So it might be over by the drop yard that I use, or over by where I used to run. Now, where our drop yard used to be, right, literally right on the north side of San Bernardino Airport. Oh no, San Bernardino rail yard. No, that's on the other side of I-215 from our drop yard. I'm sick of the airport for some dumb reason. Yeah, that San Bernardino rail yard my dad used to work at. Back when he first started with Santa Fe, and when I was first born, worked over there. Yeah, I've been by that many times though. It was my grandparents. Because the rail yard, it's off of 5th Street, or at least the intermodal side of it's right next to 5th Street, the same exit that I use to go to our drop yard. But instead of going east from the freeway, you go west. Basically, right down in that area, 3rd Street or 5th, whatever. You go west over there from that direction to get over where my grandparents were living. All right. Anyway, I guess enough ramble here. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take here. I'm not usually one of those. Have a stream running when there's nothing going on for who knows how long. Even when I do get a door, it's going to take me probably at least a good hour and a half, 2 hours, who knows. So I don't know, man. Go ahead and end the stream. Not to mention, I don't want the streams to be too long and risk running past 12 hours. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for now. And when I'm done loading, baseball with no fans is crazy. Yeah. Same with, and then I think NFL, they're talking about making fans wear masks. Like that. Yeah. First to pick up my load, and I'm getting ready to go offline for a little bit. Once I'm actually done loading and ready to leave here, though, I'll put another stream up and for you guys to watch, and I'm gonna run from here back to my house and stay the night at my house, and then start running from running out to North Carolina from my place tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, give me a couple hours or whatever it is, I'll be back online. So, and I'll see you guys.